Hi everyone, my name is Ferayed Hok. I'm a medical student at Erasmus MC, and like most of you, at some point I'd like to return to campus. Now, in order for us to do that safely, we have the option of doing these corona antigen self-tests at home. Now, it's not mandatory yet, but it is socially responsible. And so today we're going to try these self-tests, and I'll take you through the process of how to do it. Yeah, so you can order these tests on zelftestonderwijs.nl, and then you get 4 of these packets. They're closed. There's even a sticker on here to know that it's not used. So we have the instructions over here. And so we open it up, and what we have here is some information for the users. We have the instructions, how to use it. This is the test strip. This is a swab that you're going to have to put in your nose. This is a tube with some fluid where you have to use the swab in, and this is just a cap. Now, the bad thing about this is it's all in Dutch. Once you've opened up the packet, there's a few things you have to do. Make sure you've blown your nose so it's clean. Make sure you wash your hands with soap. Then you open up the fluid, the tube of fluid, and make sure you keep that in your left or right hand. Just don't let it fall. Then you open up the packet of the swab. Make sure you don't touch the head of the swab, just the stick part. Then you tilt your head backwards and go into the left side of your nose. It takes about 15 seconds, and you have to go in one side about 4 times. Then you repeat the last 2 steps. You go back and you put the swab in the other side of your nose. Then you take out the swab and put it in the tube of fluid. Make sure you pinch the underside of the tube, and you whisk around about 10 times in the fluid. Then you take the cap and you put it on the tube and make sure it's really tight. Take out the test strip and make sure that exactly 4 droplets of the fluid come on the test surface. You just have to wait about 15 to 30 minutes before you have the results. And at some point this should be at least one line. We have a C and a T here. The C stands for control, and the T is, well, that's the test line. If there's a line on the C and a line on the T, then that means it's a positive result and you might have COVID, and so you have to go do a PCR test. If there's no line on the T, but there is one on the C, well, then that just means it's a negative result and we can just happily all go to campus. So a lot of people are quite worried about the sensitivity of this test, and that's understandable. It's not as reliable as the PCR test you'd have to do at the GGD, for example, or in the hospital. But it is quite reliable in the sense that if you are sick and you do have symptoms, this test will catch it. So this test doesn't hurt as much as the one you'd have to do in the hospital or at the GGD. That's a really good thing, and you can do it at home. It's really fast. It might seem a bit intimidating, and I understand that because these are the instructions. That's quite a lot to read, and it's in Dutch. But luckily we have these pictures on the other side. It's not mandatory yet, and that way we can all just go back to campus and just be safe.